Well, that's a surprise.
Supersonic style.
Fox here. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content and hit that notification bell to get notified on a new video. With that being said, enjoy the video.
So Sega is planning on remastering older games from various titles. And a lot of people are betting that they want the adventure titles to be remastered or the Rush series to be remastered. Personally, I think Sonic Battle and the Advanced Trilogy are some games that I want to be remastered, mainly due to them being exclusively on hardware of the DS and the Game Boy Advance. The Sonic storybook games like Secret Rings of Black Knight does especially need a remaster. Free Riders, yes, Free Riders. This game needs to be remastered and remade too. The Riders series in general could be remastered and remade too, or remade as well. Though, I'm not sure what they can fix about Sonic Zero Gravity. I think the game is perfectly fine. Sure, it has flaws and a lot of... But I feel like I think all they need to do with Zero Gravity is just bring the mechanics from Riders and import it to the Zero Gravity. And what I think they can do with Riders is just make a remaster, just like, just add a bunch of DLC and extra content and a bunch of new characters and new courses, stages. I think that's all they need to do with that game. Other than that, I would love to see Free Riders get remastered or remade. Specifically because I love that game. I don't give a fuck what anyone else says. This game wasn't well received, but at the same time, this game not only killed the Riders series, but it's the reason why Sega has been remastering and made another Riders game. Personally, if Sega ever did rebooted or remastered or remade the Riders series, I think they need to first work on Riders and then work on Zero Gravity. And if those games sell consistently well, and if Sega doesn't rush those two games, including Free Riders, then yeah, if Free Riders does good being remade along with the Riders series, then it could possibly be a chance that you legit might get another Riders series or Riders title. And that is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people want, including with the storybook series. I'm not sure what they can do with the storybook series. Only thing I'm pretty sure they can do is just remaster Black Knight and Secret Rings. I don't know what other storybook games they can make. No, I'm serious. What can they make? They already did one with the storybook games for Secret Rings felt like something out of Aladdin, and the Black Knight felt a lot more medieval-like. So I'm not sure what they can do with a third storybook game. What would it be like? What would it become? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about what storybook games could be good. Another storybook title. Let me know in the comments what storybook title you want to see. But personally, I think the Advanced Trilogy and Sonic Battle needs to come out first. You know what? I just want Sega to start out slow. Just start out with the games that were exclusively on handheld consoles. I want Sega to start on the handheld games. Since they already did Sonic Origins, and well, that didn't do so well with some people. But while even with Sonic Origins not doing good, including Origins Plus, at least some people enjoy Sonic Origins. And hey, at least Amy's playable. So if Sega can take their time and not fuck up like they did with Sonic Forces, and not rush Sonic Team to make every Sonic game, including Frontiers. Even though Frontiers was rushed, I played the game for a bit, and I feel like it's not as rushed as people are saying. But yeah, Frontiers has flaws. It's not the best Sonic game, but it's a great Sonic game. But at the same time, we need a remaster to some handheld games. We need to start out slow first. We can't just go to, oh, we gotta go to Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Unleashed. We can't do that shit first. Right now, we need to work on the handheld games. We need to work on the handheld first, and then work on the big console games. That way, if you work on the handheld games, Sega can take their time and see what issues that were made in the game. That way, they'll have enough money from those handheld remasters and work on the console games. If not the console games, then maybe the mobile games. I don't know what mobile games they can remaster though, because Sonic Dash 2 Sonic Boom! I knew there was something in the mobile store that I was missing. Sonic Dash 2 Sonic Boom could be a good game to remake. The game had a lot of glitches and flaws. Same thing with Sonic Dash. But at the same time, Sonic Dash is a most played Sonic game made on mobile. Sonic Dash 2 can get the same treatment, although I'm not sure what they can do with Sonic Dash 2 Sonic Boom, since Sonic Boom is... I don't know what they can do with Sonic Boom. Well, at the same time, Sonic Boom is being critically acclaimed by being popular on TikTok. And since since Sonic Boom is getting a lot of popularity on TikTok, I think it's safe to say that Sega could work on the Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric game in Fire and Ice and Shattered Crystal to gain due to popularity. Hopefully with the more popularity we have, we might get a Sonic Boom remaster to Rise of Lyric. And personally, I think Rise of Lyric most definitely needs to get a remake. Honestly, they need to remake this game from the ground up. I don't know what the hell or what the fuck Sega was thinking when they said, hey, since this game is on the Wii U, let's remaster it, let's put it on the Wii U. What the fuck were y'all thinking when you just said, let's just rush the game out and maybe nothing will go wrong? The game looked surprisingly well. The graphics they're okay. The character models, they were very expressive, if you think about it. I don't know what they can do with Sonic Boom. What I do think they can do with Rise of Lyric is change the glitches and issues that they had with the original. And the Wii U kind of fixed that in a new update. But hey, this is a game that was made in 2015, so I'm not sure if they're going to do just that. Aside from Sonic, though, there is one franchise I want to see get remastered. And yes, I'm pretty sure you already know what that franchise is, because I've been talking about it for years now, for a while now. Star Fox. Yeah, that's right, I said Star Fox. This video is mainly going to be on Sonic, but it's more on Star Fox. I want Star Fox to come back now. I don't give a fuck about you Fire Emblem fans. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I don't give a fuck. Star Fox is my main priority. The fan base and the community of Star Fox are trying so hard to keep this franchise alive, while Nintendo is just dog shitting it, trashing on the floor, and just putting more Fire Emblem Mario games. Listen, Mario is perfectly fine. He's in a good place right now. But Mario Bros. Wonder and a remaster to Mario RPG, I'm not going to show the footage due to copyright of Nintendo, but I'm just going to show the images of the freaking thing, of the remasters in the spin-off game. I'm just going to show the images to avoid copyright of Nintendo, because you know how Nintendo is with copyright. But Star Fox is a game that I want to come back. And if they remaster some titles such as Star Fox Command could be a good game, but I think Star Fox Assault could be a good game. Oh, Adventures most definitely can get a remake. I don't know what they're going to do with Star Fox 64. I don't know what Star Fox 64 3D. Nintendo can take experience from Star Fox 64 3D and remaster that into modern hardware. You remember when they had Star Fox 64 on the 3DS, which is a remake of the original? They did the same thing with Ocarina of Time. And I'm pretty sure with another Zelda game and a few Pokemon games. I'm not sure if they did some of that, but Ocarina of Time was one remastered game. They did some sort of remake back in the day where they remade. Nintendo did some sort of thing back in the day where they remade older games from the N64, specifically Ocarina of Time and Star Fox 64. Though I'm not sure if they did Majora's Mask, but I'm pretty sure they did. Let me know in the comments down below if they did Majora's Mask, because I'm pretty sure they did that game too. And heck, both Star Fox 64 and Star Fox Assault were well-received games, including with adventures. I'm not sure. I tried doing some research, and Star Fox Assault and 64 were well-received games, including with the first Star Fox game back in the NES. And this game, and Star Fox 1 came out in February 13th, 1993. That's basically the birthday of the franchise. So they can remaster Star Fox 1. They can most definitely make remaster Star Fox 2. And yes, Star Fox 2 was a canon Star Fox game, but at the same time, if you remastered that game in modern hardware for like NCS Modern Edition, I'm not a quick critique when it comes down to Nintendo and in terms of consoles. I'm not a quick critique when it comes down to units being sold. But something is telling me that I do know that Star Fox 64 was a well-received game, including with Ocarina of Time. So if they can remaster Breath of the Wild, a Wii U port of the game on the Wii U, and port it to the Switch, they can most definitely do the same shit with Star Fox Adventures and Assault. They can do the same. If they can do Mario Galaxy, Mario Sunshine, Mario 64 into Switch from the 3 All-Stars pack, they can do the same thing with Star Fox Adventures and Assault. If not just that, they can do Command. Fuck Zero, we already got that shit. Fuck Zero, we already got that covered. And that game wasn't well received, but some people still like Star Fox Zero. And though I'm pretty sure Star Fox Zero, and yeah, Star Fox Zero wasn't a good game, but I wouldn't say it's the worst Star Fox game. I would say it wasn't really good. It's mainly due to the controls not being a bad thing. Everything else, like graphics, like the designs for the characters, everything was perfectly fine with Zero. It's just the controls that fucked it up. Star Fox Zero has the same issue with free riders. I just thought about it. Both games have terrible controls. Forgive me if I stuttered a bit. Both games have terrible controls. Free riders had to connect, which was terrible. Fucking terrible. Don't use the connect and hope to pray you do not break your back. Star Fox Zero had terrible controls for the Switch port. And same thing happened with the Wii U when the Wii U was announced. And yeah, the Wii U was really good. It was a really good console. Come at me, bro. Literally, I remember vividly going to the store when the Wii U was announced, and I managed to play a demo of Super Mario Bros. U, Rayman Legends, basically a couple of games that were released on that console. It was at a local Target, and I was able to play Mario Kart 8. Yeah, the game that first came out, not the remaster. And yeah, the Wii U with the touchpad and everything was perfectly fine with the Wii U. It's just y'all that has the issue. It's just you guys that have the issue. Honestly, I just think it's a skill issue. It's just you guys that just hated it so much. Honestly, the Wii U was a pretty good game console. Not as iconic as the Wii, but it was getting there. Just call it a Nintendo Wii 2.0, except with touchscreen controls. And heck, they had some well-made games on there. They had Mario 3D World, which would eventually years later be remastered to Mario Bowser's Fury in Super Mario 3D World. They had Breath of the Wild that will eventually be remastered to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch. The same thing goes for Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, a remaster to the original Wii U port of the game. People usually would just play Mario Kart 8 mainly for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but people don't know that it was originally remastered from the Wii U port. This game was literally made in 2019. Of course Nintendo would just... This game was literally made in 2019, and with the greediness of Nintendo and what they're doing, of course they will remaster this damn game. This game is being remastered, has been remastered for years. This game was made in 2019, and Nintendo is still milking this game dry. Honestly, if Nintendo can make exclusive content and exclusive DLC for Mario Kart 8, they can definitely do something with Star Fox Zero. And I'm not talking about Battle for Atlas. What the fuck was this shit? Heck, I only played Star Fox Zero because it was Star Fox. How much you want to bet that we all played Star Fox? How much you want to bet we all played Starlink just for Star Fox? Let's be honest here. We all played this game for Star Fox. Let's just be honest here. I did the same thing too. Yeah, that's right. I managed to play a Switch. I managed to play the Switch for a bit. I did not like the Switch. I'm sorry. The only games I could say that I played which had demos of, it had a Smash Ultimate demo, and a Mario Odyssey demo, and a Mario Kart 8 demo. Yes, these were all at Target. And I'm pretty sure it changed a lot now, but back when the Switch was announced, it was being sold by millions of stores. I managed to play a couple of games that were currently being played as demos on the Target's place. The only downside was they only had a few minutes, and I had to leave the store right away. Long story short, Sonic games and Star Fox games most definitely need to be remastered, and I feel like that if companies did this, they will do a lot better in the future. Hopefully, Star Fox will get Adventures and Assault remastered, and maybe Command. Maybe Sonic will get a remaster to Sonic Battle. We might even get a Sonic Battle 2. If not just the scrolling game they had back then, maybe we'll get a platform fighter. Maybe Sonic Battle 2 will be platform fighter. Made by the same people as Smash Ultimate. Maybe we might even get a Sonic Advance 4 officially. I'm not disrespecting the fan-made Advance 4. Like I said, long story short, I'm sorry if I'm saying that 2 times in a row like I'm that guy from South Park that kept saying it, but these games need to be remastered. And if Star Fox and Sonic can have the same treatment, Star Fox most definitely can have one. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you soon.